Hello everybody, to my 4 loyal subscribers. Um, this is not really going to be a very long video. It's really just going to be an announcement, really, um, because I I'm going to be doing a video on this soon, but unfortunately I'm having a few problems with it, and what I'm going to be having a video on soon is, of course, this. The Macintosh Plus. Now, the Macintosh Plus, it's a pretty interesting little device, you know. One of the first computers that was commercially successful that had a graphical user interface similar to the 128 and 512K. But, you know, it's just sort of an upgrade from that. This one has 4 megabytes of memory in it, the same 68,000 processor and the same 9-inch CRT screen, even the same floppy disk drive as the others. But there's one problem with it that I'm having to deal with right now, which is why I may not actually end up doing any content on this for, you know, a little bit. The floppy disk drive has a very common problem where one of the gears in the eject mechanism will completely seize up or will stop working or will break, and that's exactly what mine did. It broke. It'll slowly corrode and just eventually it just shatters, and it's very, very annoying, very difficult to work with, and it causes you to have to open it up and do a bunch of stuff with like reconfiguring it and putting in new fresh gears and stuff. Reconfiguring, what I mean by that is like sometimes only part of the gear will break and you can move it around and it'll change stuff back out and it might work a bit better. So like push 2 gears closer together, but that's a temporary solution. What you really want to do is you want to get your own new gears, but you gotta 3D print those, and I don't have a 3D printer. So I bought some off of eBay, and whenever they arrive, I'll put them in and hopefully make my trademark low quality video reviewing this thing. I may also wait for a copy of Microsoft Word to show up just so I can show what exactly this thing can do, and just sort of show what exactly the features of it are other than just the desktop. So, you know, you get a few problems with these, and I've repeatedly heard never to use them as like your first collector's computer. But I got one anyway, and it's, you know, been okay. I mean, it worked pretty well when I got it, and the floppy disk drive and another problem with the CRT that I fixed quite easily were all that I ever really had to deal with. But that's not common. Usually you have to find keyboards for them. These keyboards are proprietary. You barely ever find them. You have to find mice. You have to find other stuff like that. And because of that, and because of the floppy disk drive problem, and because of the CRT problems that you can have, it's impossible to recommend this for anybody else to use. And so, you know, it's just not that great of an idea. But I will be doing a video on this whenever I get everything set up for it, and whenever everything's ready for me to like show what it can do and really talk about the history behind it and other things like that. So with that said, to my 4 loyal subscribers, I'll see you in about 2 or 3 weeks.